how does Getty really use predictive, and how do we really partner with Mintigo? And by the way, I love Mintigo. We've been, like Mark said, a partner for about 2 years now. First, the easiest way, defining our set. So, as many of you know, predictive companies can help you really define it, not only just from who's your buyer, who's kind of the title of the buyer, what's the industry, you know, that you're kind of most successful in, but then kind of expand that to these 3,000, 4,000 indicators, intent indicators, things about technology that they're using on their website. Maybe there's some commonalities in that would help us define our buyer persona. So understanding these from a broader perspective. And then this spans into, of course, all of the indicators that Mintigo tracks. And so when we look at it from our perspective, I'll just show you some of the things that kind of bubble up to the top. When we look at our best customers, what are some of the things that they have in common? So company revenue, yeah, that's a pretty obvious one. What industry are they in? Again, pretty obvious. Alexa website global traffic rank. Well, that's pretty interesting to us. We're an image company, so we know that, you know, people put a lot of imagery on their website. So yeah, that's a good one. Pay-per-click ad spend, that's another good indicator for us. People are doing more marketing, they need more imagery. But then some interesting ones, like international job titles was one that bubbled up to the top. Like, that's interesting. Why would that be? We don't know, but it's in there. Hiring for a lot of different positions, marketing, PR, social media, creative jobs, and then if they use Adobe, of course, probably 95% of our customers use the Adobe Creative Suite, I would imagine. I don't know. A lot of times they're a service-oriented company. I don't know why that is, but it's in the data, so I don't argue with it. Web design, that makes a lot of sense. WordPress, okay, that's fine. NoSQL database, another interesting one. So, I mean, the point here is everyone's company persona is going to be wildly different and probably different than what you would actually think it was when you were coming up with them by analyzing the data you already had in your data warehouse and analyzing the firmographic data you had about your customers. You're going to get this intent stuff and start to come up with a different, more holistic picture of your customers. I'm almost out of time. Jeez. So I'm going to get through this really quick. Data enrichment. As I said in the beginning, we collected a lot of bad data, lies, incomplete data. We trusted Mintigo's data, and anytime we have a match, we would just replace the data that we had with Mintigo data. And I want to get to how we used it here. We use this data every day to segment our customers in much, much better and much more compelling ways. So we have personas just like everybody else. I don't agree with them, but hey, I'm in operations, so that's okay. So we had these 7 profiles, and we wanted to see, could we take a survey? And our profiles were defined by things like, I think maybe I've got a slide about it. Yeah, they were defined by things like, I have difficulty with new and unfamiliar situations. Well, how do I target that person in advertising, right? I don't think there's an advertising variable that says, like, I have difficulty with new and unfamiliar situations. If there is, let me know. So we had to say, okay, how can we take what we know about these customers and the customers that we know are in these segments, use the Mintigo data and all this rich data we have with Mintigo and indicators and firmographic data, survey a small sample of our customers, and then expand that out so that we could actually associate more of our customers with these segments. So from just 4,000 surveyed, we were able to attach segmentation to about 900,000 of our active iStock customers. And it took us from a 50% segmentation accuracy to an 80% segmentation accuracy just by using the Mintigo enriched data. Those real numbers, people. List buys. Everybody knows list buys. How does Mintigo help us with list buys? Here's your traditional list buy. Again, very static. Here's how we do list buys with Mintigo. So we, of course, start with static stuff, but now we layer in all the Mintigo indicators. And then Mintigo can go out and they can curate a list of companies that we don't already market to or aren't already customers of ours. Not only that, they can give us people, phone numbers, titles of people in various organizations within the company. And actually, the last time I gave this presentation, we actually didn't have results, but now we do. Yay. So you actually believe me. So average performance of our list buys, historically, about 3% of purchased leads turn into an order, which is actually pretty high for a list buy, honestly. That went to 10.3% using the Mintigo list buy. So, I mean, that's huge, right? I mean, if you could think about that from a salesperson's perspective, I'm touching a lot more customers because of that, my velocity is faster, and I'm making more money.